Hey everyone, this is my second attempt at posting a tarot reading on my channel. I have just gotten into tarot, but I'm much more comfortable with reading the cards now. So I did get an interesting reading and I did want to share it with you guys. So I'm just going to jump right into it here. Excuse my background. I just moved into my apartment a couple of months ago and I still don't have very much set up. I'm not very well established, to be honest. I don't have a lot of furniture and I don't really have much for lighting or anything either yet, which is why I'm sitting by the window. So hopefully we have sufficient light. And you can see my cute little plants in the background there. So anyway, the first card that I pulled was the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a card that signifies new beginnings, sparks of inspiration, passion, things of that nature, right? So this is going to be a general reading for how things are going for you right now, how you're feeling, what you can expect, and so on and so forth. So interesting enough, the next card that I pulled was the Death card. Now, anybody who follows tarot in any way at all knows that the Death card does not mean physical death. It means more of an end of a period or a transition, an end of an era, an end of a cycle. So that paired with the Ace of Wands is actually very interesting, right? Because it's new beginnings, inspiration, passion, and then paired with the end of a cycle. So that's very interesting. So then, even more interesting, the next card that I pulled was the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is also a card of new beginnings. It's also a card of leaving turbulent times behind. So that paired with the first two cards, that's confirmation, right? Confirmation that the new beginnings are coming for you. Now, when I pulled these cards, I'm laying them out like this because they came out in pairs at first. So I found that kind of interesting as well. Like I said, it's an interesting reading. Anyway, so then the next card that I pulled was the Five of Wands. Now, this is actually kind of strange here because Six of Swords means end of turbulent times, right? But then Five of Wands is all about competition. It's all about disagreements. It's all about ego. But I think in this case, what it's actually telling us is that these things are being dealt with. These competition vibes, these turbulent times, this obstacle, whatever it is that's causing you issues, it's being dealt with. And I feel a very strong love vibe behind this reading, you guys. I don't know that it's necessarily a love reading, but I do feel a very strong love vibe behind this. So this could be your life in general. This could be your love life. Take it for what it is. Only take what resonates for you. So the next card that I pulled was the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant signifies very traditional values, very traditional outlooks on life and things of that nature. Sorry about that. I just needed to get a quick drink. So we have the Hierophant that signifies tradition, conformity to a certain extent, right? Traditional values. And then paired with that, I had the Seven of Wands. Sorry, I forgot to show you that card. The Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is all about standing your ground. So I believe that what this is telling us is that I believe that this is in reference to your person, okay? That doesn't feel like it's necessarily you, the viewer, the person that I'm speaking to. It feels like this is in reference to your person, so I would take this as a love reading. The Seven of Wands, I believe, is signifying that your person is standing their ground against the traditional values and the traditional maybe perspectives of their family or of the people around you. And that's not to say that you don't fit into their circle. It just means that maybe the dynamic between you and this person are just a little bit different than what they or their family are used to. And they might be a little bit nervous that there's going to be some exception issues, like, whether the family will accept you or things of that nature. And I do feel that they will. I do feel that this person is just overthinking. They're just overthinking. And then the next card that I pulled, just to confirm this, is the Hermit. So the Hermit signifies introspection, it signifies solitude. So this person was probably alone for a period of time. Maybe they have felt like they were going to be alone. Maybe they didn't think that there was going to be any kind of connection in their future. But then here, you showed up. You showed up. And the reason I know it's because you showed up is the Queen of Wands came out. So the very next card that I got was the Queen of Wands. So paired with the Hermit there, that tells you Queen of Wands is fiercely independent. She is a very, very strong, very powerful entity. She doesn't need anyone. So this person sees you as a strong, independent soul, and I think they see you as somebody who's going to bring them out of their shell a little bit. They might be a little bit reserved, and I think they see you as someone who's going to be bringing them out of their shell. So then the next card that came up was the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is all about is all about balance. It's all about taking the priorities in your life and giving them all equal attention. So maybe you have multiple things that you need to prioritize. So for your person, for instance, maybe it's work and family, and now you've come into the picture, so they also want to prioritize you. So they're going to be finding a way to balance work, family, you. A nice balanced life is what I see coming, a nice balanced life. The next card that I pull, the Fool. The Fool. So this person is definitely taking a leap of faith. They're definitely taking a leap of faith on you. They're taking a leap of faith on the connection, and they're excited about it. They're excited about it. The next card that comes out is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so don't expect this to be fast moving. Do not expect this to be quick. Do not expect this to be speedy. There are going to be periods of time when things do happen quickly, but then there's also going to be periods of time where it feels like things are moving very slowly. So don't lose faith. Just don't forget that these new beginnings are coming. These transitions are coming. Some cycles are ending, and those are just some things that you're going to have to wait out. Because you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to wait this out. This is going to be so amazing for you in the end. And then last but not least, the last card that comes out, King of Swords. King of Swords is a very logical, loyal, committed entity, somebody that you can depend on. So this, all in all, you guys, this is actually a very beautiful reading. This is very beautiful. I see divine counterparts here. I see so much love, so much balance, so much understanding. And even though it's taking a little bit of time to come into fruition, it is going to be so wonderful for you guys. It's going to be something that you never imagined. I'm talking about long-term happiness, long-term commitment, long-term abundance, okay? Especially in love, you guys. But this is going to be good for everything. You're going to see abundance in everything. With this connection, you are going to see abundance in every aspect of your life, relationships, money, career, love, everything. Yeah. So that's my second reading, you guys. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure to give me a comment, give me a like. Let me know if you'd like me to continue doing tarot readings, because I really enjoy it, and I think it'll be a fun adventure for us. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, you guys. Bye.